In the fabled land of Northern California, nestled in the Valley of Sacramento, two friends begin a journey to enlighten the world about their experience living life as a Xennial. But what is a Xennial, you may ask? If you wish to know, then follow them on their adventures.
Welcome to the Xennial Chronicles. This is James.
This is Mike.
And we are back this week after taking a week off, letting things kind of do what they needed to out in society.
Oh, yeah.
Voices speak that needed to speak.
Yeah.
And while the voices are still speaking, they're speaking in a much more calm and mannered tone at this point. There are things happening. So we decided that it was good to come back again this week. It was the right time. We could do that. We gave a week of time. It's time to be back, but this time, I don't know, I came up with kind of this crazy idea. I didn't even really formulate it properly to you, did I, Mike? I mean, because again, we're still in our separate locations, still observing the COVID-19 quarantine type situation where we don't go over people's houses. And I know you can now, but we're still trying to be observant of it and be respectful of the idea that it's best to shelter in place as much as possible. And if you don't have to be somewhere else, especially because we live in two kind of different geographical locations.
Yeah.
We live in two different towns, so it's better not to do any of that cross-pollination stuff.
Yeah, I see a couple of people that have been doing that. Like, I follow a lot of guys on YouTube and stuff. A lot of people that just do the YouTube thing, and most of them, when they're living in their own places, they stay apart unless they live like right next door to each other and they don't ever see anybody else. Like, that's cool. But
if we lived in the same neighborhood, it might be a slightly different situation,
right?
But you know, we do live in two separate towns, and so it is two separate geographical locations. Our towns are, well, mine is more isolated than yours is for sure. But
yours
there's a level. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say that in your location, you have a bit of a different mood and mannerism in regards to the current situation, let's say.
Well, and we also live in basically the armpit of California. So you're like further down like by the nipple. We're in the armpit.
Yeah, I guess. We're probably a nipple. Yeah, we're close to the nipple. I would say so.
I think the major city that's just south of you is the actual nipple itself.
Yes, yeah.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
But anyway, so I was trying to think, what's a way that we could have a little bit of levity, even more so than we normally do, because we try to keep this funny, we try to keep this light. We also try to keep this educational at some points or other, and in many ways, this will be hopefully an educational episode. But we wanted to inject some levity. We've all been pretty stressed. I know I have. I know Mike has. We've been dealing with kind of our emotions and feelings towards what's going on in the world, and it still permeates into us.
Yeah.
Because this is a world-changing thing, country-changing, but even world-changing thing that's going on right now.
Absolutely.
And so we're not going to be unaffected, and we don't want you to be unaffected. But what we would like is to maybe have a little bit of fun. Now, when I want to have fun, I like many people, I do like to have friends over to do some things. Certain friends, I'm picky about them. They have to be people I actually enjoy spending time around.
Oh,
I don't invite people over that I don't like to spend time around. Even if they're related to me, if I don't like you, I'm not inviting you over. You could be close blood relative. Yeah, you still ain't coming over. Anyway.
I was going to say, I never get into a situation where I feel like I look at somebody and be like, you seem like a dick. You want to come over and hang out in my house?
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
Yeah,
that's not a regular thing. One of the things that I like to do, and I've always liked to do because I'm boring as hell, and I'll admit that I'm boring as hell, I like to play different games and interactive games. Now, in the past, you and I have done a lot of, when either I've been over your house or you've been over my house, we've done some games specifically like the Rock Band games or SingStar games where they're the video game music performance, because music is something that we both share to a great extent.
Absolutely.
Well, the one thing I know that we haven't really done extensively, we may have done it once or twice. I think you played at least a game of Loaded Questions with us once before. But board games is something we really haven't sat down and done.
No.
Specifically trivia board games.
Oh,
now,
yes.
I am a lover of trivia board games. This is one of my favorite things to do. There are actually trivia board games that are banned in my house specifically because I happen to be really, really good at them. I own two different Star Wars Trivial Pursuits. They are banned.
They're banned.
Nobody will
Star
play
Wars
with-
Trivial Pursuit is banned. That makes a lot of sense.
Nobody will play. Nobody will play with me. Yeah.
You mean
Nobody
you're
will
not
play
going to play Star Wars Trivial Pursuit with the guy who's got like umpteen Star Wars posters and figures in his loft?
Yeah, nobody wants to play.
Yeah.
And then nobody will play our Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit with me or my wife because she's got a little bit of that geek awesome going on too.
Nice.
And LOTR,
nice.
yeah, LOTR. It's if anything, it's fun to watch her and I go to battle on it
Right.
because we are pretty equally knowledgeable. Luckily, it only deals with the movies. And just the Lord of the Rings movies, nothing with the Hobbit movies because it came out before the Hobbit movies came out.
Right.
So it just deals with the Lord of the Ring trilogy. If it actually got into like more of the Tolkien stuff, like the Silmarillion or even the Hobbit or any of that stuff,
Mhm.
I would smoke her because she's never read the books and I have.
Oh,
But since
okay.
it just deals with the movies,
right.
she's just as good as I am.
It's like relative
But,
pop culture Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah, well, and
beginner
funny
to
enough-
mid grade, she'd kick my ass at LOTR. And I grew up
Oh yeah.
I grew up with a set of parents who read the shit out of those books, and I'm still really loose on a lot of that information.
We'd with that game we'd run circles around you because it's just one of our things.
Oh yeah, and I'd have fun the entire time just getting smoked at it because it's super that's one of those subjects that's super interesting to me. I would consider Lord of the Rings far more interesting to me than Harry Potter. That's
Sacrilege.
That's not sacrilege. Lord of the Rings is a cornerstone of cinema and books.
But Harry Potter's a Xennial.
That's technically
Gotcha.
speaking, yes.
Anyway, we have
Shit.
multiple we have multiple Trivial Pursuit games at our homes. We have an 80s Trivial Pursuit, which is a lot of fun. The 90s Trivial Pursuit, that's freaky. And then we have
man.
a pop culture one, which is like the pop culture is hit or miss. It's actually the most difficult one that we have.
Oh man,
Where like some of the stuff makes perfect sense, and other you're like, what? Who
that
the hell
sounds
was that?
super
What the
interesting.
hell was that?
Yeah, 90s Trivial Pursuit would totally be like probably our ballpark. I would say for the most part.
Actually, the 80s one is easier than the 90s one.
Well, for you,
Shockingly so.
For you, maybe.
No, even for you, it might be. I think the
Really?
80s one would actually be
Oh,
easier
man.
than the 90s one. It's really weird.
I gotta try this one.
There's some deep stuff in the 90s one that it's like, really, that happened then? I didn't think it happened then.
Yeah.
But we also have we also have a bunch of the Scenic games, which are also another trivia style game.
I've always wanted to play Seen It. I've
oh,
never
dude, we
played
have
Seen
Di-
It,
we
and
have-
I've
we have
always looked at
Disney-
it like passing by it in Target and being like, I
no.
really want to try that.
When we can get together after all of this craziness is over, we'll do some Seen It.
Sweet.
I'm just telling you right now, the Disney one you're gonna get smoked. The other ones you might have a chance at.
Oh,
But
totally.
the Disney one we're gonna take you to town.
You know what
And
they need
actually-
to have a Trivial Pursuit for? They need to have a Trivial Pursuit for like all of the View Askew shit. Do they not have that yet?
Ooh, not yet. No, not
man.
yet. No. Kevin Smith, if you listen to this,
Yes.
hook yourself up with
I
either Trivial
doubt
Pursuit
it.
or Seen It.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Hell, if Kevin Smith ever listened to this, I would just feel glad that he listened to it. He was just like, "Hey,
I would
guys,
be honored if
listened to
Kevin
your
Smith
stuff.
got an earful
You
of this
guys
shit.
are awesome."
Yeah.
Oh, hell yes.
That would be dope.
Anyway.
I would be honored if he said, "Yeah, I heard it for about 5 minutes. You guys suck. You really need to work on your material." I'd be like, "Thank you, sir."
That would be great.
Yeah.
At least you listen to us. At least you know who we are.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I have a few games that I do as my introductory games. Of course, like you, I have the I'm losing the game. It comes in the big box, the bigger, blacker box. Cards Against Humanity.
Oh yes.
You have that,
oh
right?
man, I have the bigger, blacker box. I
Yes.
love the hell out of Cards Against Humanity. We have like
It's a lot of
all of the
fun.
collections, all of the packs. We have the college pack. We have the absurd pack. We have like all
And
of
you
them.
need the problem with that is you need a decent number of people, and you all need to be together. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can't really do that separate. It doesn't work right. Same with loaded questions. You can't really do that separate. It really has to do with getting the vibe of the group going and getting things working through the vibe of the group.
Something just hit me, and it's kind of okay. So
I'm sorry.
on the
It's never
subject,
nice to be hit.
on the subject of party games, real quick.
Yes.
Have you ever checked out? Oh, you've played You Don't Know Jack, right? Are you familiar with You Don't Know Jack, the game?
Yeah, like a long time ago on the
Way back.
PlayStation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, way back on the PlayStation, the one with Laszlo in it and stuff. That is I think they got him back for more recent stuff. You Don't Know Jack has been doing these all-encompassing party game packages, and you just got yourself an Xbox One, didn't you?
Recently, yes.
Okay, sir, we need to talk, and we need to see if we can do this. Get this. So if you have not heard of the Jackbox Party Packs yet,
I have not.
Okay, you want to talk about being able to remote play, chill out with friends, and do it all at home without having to go visit? So the Jackbox Party Pack, the way that it works is it sets up a remote server where you can log in to a game that you're running on your Xbox through your phone. You log into a website and it allows you to type out your answers and actually play the Jackbox game on the Xbox with other people at the same time. They don't even have to be in the house.
Oh, okay. We're going to have to try this at some point.
And it's done, game show style. There's like trivia and shit, and that's great.
Yeah.
But my favorite stuff is, my favorite one is called Quiplash. It is a game where you create phrases, like zany phrases based on whatever situation they decide to throw at you. And what happens is one person will make one phrase, another person will make another phrase, and they will pit multiple people, 2 or 3 people, against each other at random, and then the answer that wins is voted on the most. Like you vote on the answers, and dude, you can go for humor, you can go for absurdity, you can go for accuracy, whatever you decide to go with. It is so freaking fun to sit there and play round upon round upon round of that for like an hour. It's so good.
That has similar connections to how you play either Loaded Questions or Cards Against Humanity. So
yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to try that out at some point.
It's so good. It's so good. Okay, so
anyway, I kind of sent the message to you earlier today about what kind of trivia games you had at home, what kind of things you could do, because the thought came to my mind. When I'm down and I want to do something fun to entertain myself, I'm either going to watch one of my silly movies that I like to watch, like Josie and the Pussycats or Spice World, because those are some of my silly movies to watch, my feel-good silly movies.
Yeah.
Or recently the Kung Fu Panda series. I don't know. They make me smile. Little, fat panda going around kicking ass. That puts a smile on my damn face.
Oh, yeah, dude.
But I figured, why not do some kind of a game night and specifically go with trivia? And so my hope was maybe we had the same game, maybe you had one of the Trivial Pursuit games that I had or something like that, so that we could actually attempt to try to play the game.
Right.
But then I thought that's maybe a little too much. So I thought it might be better just to go and ask each other random trivia questions from a game. And I'm not worried about keeping score or anything. I'm more interested about let's just test some trivia knowledge and have some fun with a trivia game.
For sure. Absolutely.
So,
and yeah, as soon as you pitched it to me, I was like, oh man, what have I got? And it took me a couple of hours to figure it out, exactly what I had. I went looking through all my kind of stuff, and the most I could have was like, I knew that I had gotten this like last year, but I lost the box. And thank God my wife found the box. She found it.
Oh boy.
So this is I hope that this goes as well as I didn't read anything. Ooh. I hope this goes as well as I expect it to. No clue whether or not this is going to kick off, though. I have no idea.
Okay, now I'm both excited and a little terrified. Well, I'll start with what I'm presenting to you, sir.
Okay.
This is a game you may actually have played it with us before. I think you may have won at least one time. This is one of my favorite easy, quick party games to play because it doesn't require a whole lot of stuff to play it.
Okay.
And it is entirely a movie-based trivia game.
I love it.
It's a game called Pass the Popcorn.
Interesting. Okay.
So what happens in Pass the Popcorn is you get these little tiles. They're a yellow tile, a green tile, a red tile, and a blue tile. Okay. You're going to want to write this part down, okay?
Oh, God. Okay.
You have paper? You got pen?
No. I did not come prepared for this test. 1 second.
You have failed. Number 2 pencil, by the way, and you use Scantron. No, not really. Just anything you can write with. If you have a crayon, use a damn crayon.
I have a Sharpie in the back of my hand. No, let me see what I can find.
Okay. While he's doing that, I will explain some more. The different colored tiles correspond with different pieces of information you'll get about the film. You're supposed to be able to guess the film based on the piece of information. In a normal game, let's say you have one of the yellow tiles and you want to get the information from the yellow tile to try to guess what the game is. If any other player has a yellow tile, they can try to guess at the same time and steal your answer. However, since it's just going to be you playing, it's just going to be you trying to guess what the movies are. Okay? Are you back yet? You're not even back yet. So he's probably not even hearing any of this. So I'm just talking to all of you who are listening. Wow. It's a little bit frightening that it's just me. Not sure what I'm going to say. Not sure what I'm going to do. This is strange. Oh, wow, I see a snake. Move, Mr. Snake. Move, Mr. Snake. He is so going to try to edit all this out, and I'm going to tell him no.
Okay.
He can't edit any of this out.
Okay, I've got what? What am I not
Dude,
editing?
you totally missed out on a whole monologue.
I have no fucking clue what we're doing.
Okay, as I was explaining before you left,
Okay.
for everybody for the rules, the way this game usually works is you have these tiles, these multicolored tiles, okay?
Okay.
You ready to do the writing?
I guess. Yeah, multicolored
so you have
tiles.
So you have a yellow tile, green tile, red tile, and blue tile. Okay, I'll tell you what each one of those is in a moment.
Red, blue. Okay.
So if you're playing the game, you would have some of these tiles in front of you. The card would be drawn. You would be told the year of the movie that the movie came out, the genre roughly of the movie, like thriller or something like that.
Okay.
In fact, we'll use this first card as an example.
Okay.
So I would tell you it's a 1975 thriller. Okay?
Okay.
Now, if you have a yellow card, that would tell you the actors in the movie. So by yellow, write actors.
Okay, yellow, actors.
Green would be the characters' names.
Oh, okay.
Red would be a rough synopsis of the story.
Okay, plot.
And then
just call it
blue
plot.
would be a catchphrase.
Okay. Catchphrase. All right.
Either a catchphrase or like what they'd use for advertising, like what's on the poster.
Oh, okay. So the catchphrase or like the hook or what?
Yeah.
Not the hook. Like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
so, it could be, in space, no one can hear you scream, or here's
Yes,
looking at
exactly.
you, kid, or something like that, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
It also could be a
Tagline. That's what I meant.
It's either a tagline. Actually, I'm wrong. It's not a tagline. It is a quote from the movie.
Catchphrase.
So I'm wrong.
It is a quote.
It's not a catchphrase. It is a quote from the movie.
Quote. Okay.
So for each one of these, I'm going to let you try a maximum of 2, but you tell me which one of either the categories, or you can use the color because it's color coded on the card.
Okay.
You can use the category or color to ask me. You get to try 2 categories before you have to answer it. So like
Okay.
the first one, it doesn't give you the information that you need. You need the second one to get the information.
Gotcha.
Then that means you get it. If you miss it, you miss it.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's how this game works. Now, as I explained when you weren't listening, normally if it's in a group,
Mhm.
and if let's say you use the yellow tile, you want to use the yellow tile, so you want to know who the actors are.
Right.
If somebody else has a yellow tile, they have the ability to steal that from you. They can steal the piece from you
Oh.
by answering the question at the same time as you.
Oh, are you playing
Actually,
this game
before
along
you.
with me?
No, I'm not, because I
Oh.
already know the answers. I'm just saying in a normal situation, that's how this game would work.
Oh, okay.
However, since it's just you doing it, you'll just be having to do the answers within your own time.
Gotcha.
This is why this is kind of a fun game, because you can I like it to gauge people's movie knowledge. Plus, it's one of those that everybody can try to shout out at the same time, and it's kind of neat. So, your movie is it's for the first one, just so we can get the hang of this. It's a 1975 thriller. Which one do you want first? What do you want your first?
Oh,
clue
you're
to be?
quizzing me now. You're getting me now, or is this an example?
This is just an example one.
Gotcha.
Yes. It's a
1975
perfect example.
thriller. Give me a red.
The police chief of Amity Island tries to protect beachgoers from a shark.
Jaws.
Correct.
Cool. Okay.
So that's how this one works.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Now I was able to get that one. That one's a pretty understandably easy one. But I'm sure that there's going to be some tough ones in here.
Which is why when I drew the card and I saw it, I'm like, this will be my example card.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because I mean, if I told you, if you asked for the actors, Richard Dreyfuss and Roy Scheider.
Right, exactly.
If you asked for the characters, Matt Hooper, Police Chief Martin Brody.
Gotcha.
And if you ask for the quote, you're going to need a bigger boat.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, if you didn't get that, I would be really disappointed in you.
Yeah, of course. Excuse me. Okay.
So, what do you have for me, sir?
Well, sir, since you are very familiar with this, now I do not know. We don't have a. I do not have any. Okay, we do not have a point system set up for this. Most people understand the general idea of Trivial Pursuit. Is that correct? I would say most people have played Trivial Pursuit in some form or another. It's a very
land
popular
on a color,
game.
You move to other colors. You
Right.
get to a specific point, and you get a wedge. You get all the wedges. You get to the middle, and you do a final question that gets picked off the card to try to stump you to win.
Right, exactly. So now all I have is a collection of the cards because this is an expansion pack on the original Trivial Pursuit. So there's no board; it's just cards.
Fantastic. Well, and again, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm just worried about let's just ask and answer a bunch of trivia questions.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what we're doing. So this version of Trivial Pursuit is Trivial Pursuit Baby Boomer Edition.
Oh dear God, this is going to be fun.
I was hoping that you were going to say something like that. This is going to be a friggin' blast, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, I happened to get it about a year or two ago, a couple of years ago. My grandmother decided, my grandma and my grandpa decided to move to another state. They moved out to Texas to retire.
Okay.
And they've been retired for quite some time, but they had a house, they had to sell the house, they had to do all this kind of stuff. So before they had to sell the house, so they didn't have to pack up all their shit, they had an estate sale. So everybody in the family went out to help them with the estate sale and take their pick of random stuff. And I got some, we got a lot of really cool stuff. I have an old, I got some really cool stuff. I have an original Edison vinyl record, and the thing is stupid thick. You know, some other stuff too, like I got a glass chess set, which is nice, china cabinet, you know, that kind of stuff. That's really cool. But we were digging through some boxes.
That reminds me, we got to play chess at some point, don't we?
Oh, I would love to play chess. I love chess. Okay. We had to, so we were obviously going through some boxes, and I found this little treasure, and I'm like, I'm not going to know jack about anything in here, but this is going to have some kind of a use at some point in the future. And when James called me this morning and told me that this is what he wanted to do, I was like, oh, this has got to be it. I got to see if I can find it. And I couldn't find it earlier, but we found it. So I am so excited.
I was raised by a boomer. So, I mean, that will help. Here's my only request.
What?
When I get the question right, you shouldn't tell me like right or wrong. It should be okay boomer or no boomer. Because I think that would be funny. I just find the amusement in that.
Know, I'm down on that. Let's do that.
I kind of almost want to try to do except I don't know how it would do a wrong answer. You remember at the beginning of Star Trek episode Star Trek number 4, Voyage Home?
Yes.
Which in my opinion is the funnest and most just I think it's the best of the original series cast in the movies.
Of the Treks.
I mean, even though it's the time traveling stuff, it doesn't matter. They're all awesome.
Right.
It's such a good story. But anyway, I
a double dumbass on you.
Yes, I actually always think back to the beginning of the movie when Spock is still working on getting his memory back, and he's doing the computer simulation thing, and it's he's answering questions and crap, and the computer's all correct, but he never gets anything wrong, so you never hear wrong,
right?
Or incorrect or anything. And then at the end of it, how do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel? Don't understand the logic of the question. Anyway, if I knew what the incorrect would be, I guess it would be just correct with the N in front of it. But still, I'll work something out. But anyway, you want to get started?
Yeah, let's get started. Or you want to take?
We're almost close to a break time. We can take a break now and come out of the break and actually since it took us
really
the first half of the damn podcast.
I know, right? Yeah, you know what? I think, we take an earlier break on this one and we start kicking off on this back and forth. I think that's going to be fun.
Fantastic. So we will be back in just a moment from our break. We will start our trivia night.
Woohoo!
See you in a bit.
Hey friends, this is Mike from the Xennial Chronicles reminding you to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Xenchron, spelled Xenchron, to keep up to date on all things TXC. And please check out our official website, theXennialChronicles.com, or if that's too much to type, Xenchron.com. Thanks again for listening, and now, back to the show.
And we are back, everybody. It's time for Trivia Night.
Let's do it.
All right, we're going to start with the first question from Pass the Popcorn for Mr. Mike.
Yes.
This is a 2010 action movie.
Okay.
Tell me what you want, sir. Do you want the actor, the characters, the plot, or a quote?
Well, I'm going to start on easy, so... Excuse me. Yes. Do the plot. Give me the plot. Give me, red. Plot.
A former Mexican cop seeks revenge after he is double-crossed by a U.S. senator's aide.
Whoa.
Ooh.
This is the time period where apparently I stopped watching movies. A former Mexican cop.
Former Mexican cop seeks revenge after he is double-crossed by a U.S. senator's aide.
Can you give me...
I can give you one more, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get one more, and then see if I run out the gate just dying. This is not going to be a good run. Okay. Give me. Give me green. Give me characters.
Senator McLaughlin and immigration officer Santana Rivera.
What the hell movie is this?
Sartana Rivera.
Sartana Rivera.
Yeah, it's an R in there, not an N. Sartana Rivera.
What the hell is this?
Do you give up, sir?
Dude, I'm stumped. I have no clue.
The movie is Machete.
Shut up. You know what? Dude, if
I shut up, it'll be a really boring podcast.
Dude, that was one of the ones I wanted to see, and I never got the freaking chance to.
Yeah, see, if I had said Jessica Alba, Robert De Niro, and Danny Trejo, you might have got it.
Yeah, I was thinking about the actors. I was torn between actors and characters. I didn't want to give myself too much. Yeah. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna have to play.
All right.
I'm gonna have to play a different way. Rethink my strategy here. All right.
So hit me.
First card. Trivial Pursuit, Baby Boomer Edition. Wow. You have 6 colors to choose from.
Oh, shit. I got it right now. Hold on.
I didn't realize this. I should have looked at this card, damn it.
I should have realized. Un momento, por favor.
Yes.
See, I did my whole Spanish thing because the whole machete. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well done.
All right, what are my colors?
Okay, so we have blue, we have pink, we have yellow,
yeah,
we have brown, we have green, and we have red.
Brown.
Brown, okay. Now, I am not fully sure what the full topics are because they're all abbreviated and I have no paperwork. So this is going to be really fun.
That's okay.
Although I will tell you, blue is television.
Okay, blue is television.
Yes.
Good to know.
There are other things as well. I'm not quite sure what all of these are called, but okay. Well, we're just going to go. You said brown, right?
Correct.
All right. I have no freaking clue who this is. And hopefully you do. How many sons did Willie Loman father?
Jesus fucking cow, I don't know.
Well, I don't know who Willie Loman is at all. Would you like me to try a different question for you on this card? There's 6 questions on this card, 6 separate questions.
Sure, give me the blue question.
Okay. What role did Ray Collins portray on Perry Mason?
Oh, I don't know. I know Perry Mason, but...
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. So I'm just gonna we'll give it to that, and we're 0-0 so far.
What's the answer?
The answer is Lieutenant Arthur Tragg.
Okay.
That is the character on Perry Mason, and as far as this Willie Loman guy, who I have no clue who he is, apparently he fathered 2 sons.
Okay.
I have no idea who Willie Loman is. I'm probably going to have to Google it later because it might bug me, or it might not. I'm not sure. So I believe that the correct response is no, Boomer.
Damn it.
Okay.
One moment, please.
Yeah, 1 sec, man. Boy, I'm trying to find out the subject matter on all these cards. And I legit have no paperwork. I'm going to see if I can look it up. See if I can Google the colors on Trivial Pursuit.
I got them for you.
You've got them?
I got them for you.
Oh, you got them looked up?
That's why I'm taking a moment.
Oh, you're trying to find out what the subject matter is.
Yes, sir. Okay, the blue is television.
Blue is television.
Pink is stage and screen.
Stage and screen. Okay.
Yellow is nightly news.
Nightly news.
Brown is publishing.
Publishing. Oh, say books.
Green is life and times.
Life and Times.
And the red is RPM. I'm thinking it's music in some way.
You're right. 33 and 45 RPM, because I'm looking at these, and these are music-based questions.
Yep. So, all right. So now I have a thing to work from. Now it's for your next question, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me get back to something real quick. Hold on. All right. Your next question, sir. It is a 1968 action movie.
Oh, boy. Okay. Go ahead and give me the actors.
Steve McQueen and Jacqueline Bisset.
I am torn between 2 separate ones that may have come out around that time. God, this is iconic. If I fuck this up, I'm going to be very disappointed in myself. Excuse me. How about give me red plot?
A rebellious cop suspects that a murdered mob witness was not who he appeared to be.
Is that Bullet?
Correct,
Yeah,
sir.
buddy. I got one.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, I am so happy.
Well, I mean, it's Steve McQueen, so it's got to be Bullet, right?
Right, exactly. I know. I was like, maybe it's Bullet, but I don't want to. I don't want to guess it without getting my second question in, man.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, sir. Your next question, Boomer.
Okay, give me the pink. I might have a chance with that one.
All right, ready?
Yes, sir.
What basement club was found at 10 Matthew Street in Liverpool before being demolished to make way for a railway station? Oh, wow.
That one I don't know, I'll be honest.
Would you like a second question?
Well, yeah, go ahead and give me the answer to that question.
Okay.
But so people know.
That
We're
is
also
a very-
educating people.
Okay, that is a very, very popular club called the Cavern. The Cavern Club is one of the regular clubs that the Quarrymen, who were the original version of the Beatles, played. Very popular club. Okay, so I'll give you another question on the same card.
Okay. Go ahead and pick that one. I'll pick the first question. You pick the second one if I get the first one wrong.
Okay, which I think stage and screen, that was crazy because that was kind of a music question to me, but okay. Whoa. Holy smokes. They've got some stuff on here. Oh, I've got one for you. TV. You should get this one, hopefully.
Okay, it's from the same card, right?
Yep, same card.
Good.
This one's TV. What did Barney Fife carry in his left shirt pocket? Boy, this is a sign of the times right here. Look at the answer, man.
Be damned if I know.
Man,
so
these
long.
are tough.
Yeah, it's been so long.
All right, here's
What
one
is
for
it?
you. Social commentary. You ready?
A Bible?
No.
What?
His one bullet.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
That's
Okay.
That's a shocker. That's a shocker to me, personally.
Okay. Wow. You just found some. We're supposed to be having levity, sir. We're supposed to be having fun. Now you got to get all social commentary.
Hey, it's not what I expected. I had asked the question before I knew the answer, so I'm not gonna search both sides of the card to find out like what it is. So
I get you there. All right. Are you ready?
yes.
2011 comedy.
Okay.
What do you want?
Give me the actors.
Jason Bateman, Charlie Day, and Jennifer Aniston.
Oh my God, what's the title of this movie? I know it. Son of a bitch, I know the title of this movie.
You have one other clue.
I just watched like one other thing on this. Horrible Bosses.
Correct, sir.
Got it. Okay, I had to think about it. I saw like something on a video like 4 or 5 days ago or something like that.
Very good, sir.
Thank you. All right, let's move on here. Let me see what I got. Yeah.
Okay, first question. Let's do the red question. Let's go with the music question.
Let me find one that is relatively. These are freaking hard questions, man. Okay.
Go. So,
okay.
I don't mind getting them wrong. Go ahead.
Okay, this might do it. I didn't know this at all. I know other artists that have done this, but I did not know this. Ready? Who?
Okay.
Here's the question, the red question, the music question. Who, apart from Fats Domino, went gold with Ain't That a Shame? Now, it's been covered by a lot of artists.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
And I was actually...
Hell, I don't know, but I want to know. Who is it?
Pat Boone.
You?
Okay.
Just you? Okay, give me another question off of there. Pick one. Something that you think I might know or something that's just a fun piece of information to share.
Okay. You know, this is going to be... this one's a bit of a... Oh, maybe you might know this one. Okay, ready?
Yes, sir.
What car rental company launched a 1967 campaign claiming the harder they try, the better we get?
I don't know. Hertz?
That is correct. Okay, Boomer.
All right.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. James is on the board.
I mean, I was just guessing. So I was like,
no, it's good. That's good. I was like, that's why I was like, I didn't want to throw one at you, but at the same time, I'm like,
yeah,
that's the only one that I could. That's the only rental car company that I can think of. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Enterprise, but I don't think Enterprise was around back then. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, 2008 drama.
Okay, give me... Ooh, man. Give me plot.
Yeah, you better get it with the plot. A Labrador Retriever dog makes life difficult for the family that loves him.
That's a drama?
Yeah.
A drama.
A 2008 drama.
What the hell? Okay.
Remember, you got one more clue. So
yeah. Give me I'm gonna try a quote.
A dog doesn't care if you're rich or poor, educated or illiterate, clever or dull.
Oh, man. Was that a lab? Was that supposed to be a... Oh, I'm thinking a black lab, but there's different labs. Oh... Was it that far back? Oh, God. It's that one with Dennis Quaid in it, isn't it? I can't think of the title, man. Oh, Dog's Purpose?
No.
No, wrong one.
That was more
Damn.
recent.
Wrong year. Okay.
That was more recent.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this would actually be... how about if I told you the actors were Owen Wilson and... oh, gosh, I just put the card away. Jennifer Aniston.
I still don't know the title, but I know the one you're talking about. I've seen the scenes in it.
Marley and Me.
Marley and Me. That's what... Okay, yeah. Damn.
It's all good.
Drats on drats. Okay, man, your turn.
Okay, what's the question? Oh, I get to pick a question.
You get to pick a question. What's your color?
Let's go with yellow. Nightly news.
Okay. What was radical French student leader Daniel Cohn-Bendit better known as? Whoa, I've never heard of that guy.
I think I know, but I don't know. So go ahead. What is it?
That's going to be Danny the Red?
No, okay.
Never heard of Danny the Red. Okay, how about I give you one? Let's see if you know this one.
This is further proof that I am definitely not a boomer, but that's all right with me.
Definitely not. Yeah, right. Okay, how about this one? See if you know what the name of it is. This is another music question. Actually, I got a couple on here. I'm going to give you two more on this card because it's actually really interesting.
Okay.
What Buffalo Springfield song featured the line, "There's a man with a gun over there"? Everybody knows the song. Nobody knows the title.
I have no idea.
You don't know the title?
No.
Okay, so the title of the song is "For What It's Worth." Everybody knows the lyrics to that song. They hear the song, but they don't know what the name of the song is because it's not in the chorus.
Okay.
Okay, one more. See if I can give you... I'm going to see if I can give you this one. What magazine's first centerfold was called Sweetheart of the Month?
I'm going to guess Playboy.
That's it.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it was like... It kind of... The answer lies in the question on that one.
Yeah, centerfold. We hear centerfold, and that's what you're going to think of. All right. Are you ready?
Yep,
I'm pretty sure you're going to get this one.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. 2007 sci-fi. Or sci-fi for those who aren't as
2007
cultured
sci-fi.
as me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and give me a plot.
Alien robots fight to retrieve the Allspark.
Transformers?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I've never actually seen any of the Transformers movies. Like, at all.
Really?
None of them. None of the new live action ones. I hear they're freaking fantastic. I just never found the time to actually watch them.
Totally awful plots in all of them. Totally amazing action, cinematography, and crap blowing up everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Michael Bay, right?
Also giant robot testicles. But, yeah, stuff blowing up.
Well, that's worth it on its own, James.
Everywhere. I mean, it's Michael Bay. They just let Michael Bay go have fun.
That's
and
dope.
He just blew crap up.
That's dope. I'm down on
that.
So
it's worth if you really want just escapism of seeing giant robots fight and stuff happen. You watch that because that's basically all that is. Is just a bunch of giant robots destroying things. It's kind of awesome.
All right.
Not enough American flags, though, for you to really know that it's Michael Bay doing the movie. He's got to think about putting American flags everywhere. So anyway.
That makes sense.
All right, sir. Hit me with a green question. I don't think I've done a green question yet.
Oh, man. Oh, this is deep, but it includes a very famous person. What language did Lee Harvey Oswald study in the Marine Corps?
I'm unsure. Something makes me want to say Esperanto, but Is that right?
No, it's not Esperanto.
But I'm gonna guess maybe Russian.
Okay, Boomer. You nailed it.
Nice.
You nailed it.
Nice.
Very, very well done.
I mean, it would just be weird that he studied Esperanto, but you know Esperanto, right?
Yeah, isn't that a fake language?
Of it. Yeah, it's a made up language.
Yeah.
But it was all the rave back in like the 50s and 60s.
That is so weird.
Like even Shatner was learning to speak Esperanto at one point.
Really?
He did a movie in Esperanto, yeah.
There's a movie in Esperanto?
I think so. I'm not positive, but I think so.
Fucking reason why you would do that? Why would you do? I mean, like doing an entire movie in Elfish is for like the sake of the fan base. Like you do that, or
okay,
I can see somebody doing a feature film in Klingon.
Dude, there was a feature film done where half of the language spoken was a made-up language by L. Ron Hubbard. So I mean, people do crazy things.
Correct. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, but that's like the plot line, wasn't it? Like he wrote the language for the film itself, and
no, he wrote the language for his made-up religion thing. That's not even a real religion; it's just a made-up thing.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. So anyway,
how about not being serious or whatever?
now Mindhead is going to come after us.
Yeah,
that's a Bowfinger reference.
Wow,
watch Bowfinger; it's a great movie.
Oh, dude, Bowfinger's fantastic. I've got to say that. A FedEx.
So I answered correctly, so that means we get to move on to yours, right?
You can, or if you would like, I can give you another question. Let's do a second question.
Give me another question.
Giving you questions.
Okay, give me another question.
Okay. What U.S. senator scammed a Pulitzer Prize for a book actually ghostwritten by his staff? Oh, man, I got another question on this card. I think I'm going to save this card for a bit.
It isn't McCarthy. Is it?
No.
Who was it?
John F. Kennedy.
Jifk?
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. There's a few. You're right.
Whoa.
That is some serious shit. I got to look that up later.
That's some conspiracy level shit. And I mean, that's weird because like JFK has never been involved in any conspiracies whatsoever. So that's weird for him to be involved in something.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, anyway, your
Full
turn.
Squeaky clean image.
Your turn, sir.
Yeah. All right, go for it.
1987, Siffy.
Oh man. Okay. Give me characters.
Really?
Okay.
Clarence Boddicker and Officer Alex Murphy. You seriously not know?
Hold on, I'm waiting. You're gonna hate me. You're gonna fucking hate me.
Oh my god, you don't know.
I don't know. Give me a plot.
After being shot to death by a gang of thugs, a police officer is resurrected.
Oh my god,
as
what's
a
wrong with
cyborg.
me? What is wrong with me? That's RoboCop. Oh my god.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
You know what it was, man? It was the fact that I just didn't think of the characters enough. I should have gone straight for the plot. I feel like an idiot for asking that first question and not knowing.
Well, you don't think of him as Officer Alex Murphy anymore.
No.
Because he's RoboCop after that.
Right, exactly. I feel like an idiot. Even though I got it right. Technically within the rules, I feel like an idiot. As well,
if it helps any if we were playing in a group like appropriately, I would have stolen the crap out of that from you.
All right. I got one for you.
All right.
Whose pending TV death led producer Norman Lear to donate $500,000 to the Equal Rights Amendment cause to avoid a feminist outrage? Remember, this is Boomer era, and this is television.
Hold on a minute. I'm thinking. Pending TV death.
Mm-hmm. I'm not even sure it actually happened. but a big.
I don't know, but I'm curious. And I really want to know who it is.
I'm going to read the question for you one more time because I want to see if you know, and I know that you know the name of the producer, like you know what he's involved in.
I do.
Whose pending TV death led producer Norman Lear to donate $500,000 to the Equal Rights Amendment cause to avoid a feminist outrage?
I don't know. Who is it?
Edith Bunker.
Okay, yeah. That's kind of where my mind was going, but I wasn't sure.
Did her character actually die?
I don't remember.
Because I know her character did some crazy awesome shit. Like she fought off a rapist and like all this crazy stuff.
She didn't fight him off.
Didn't she
No.
pour? Well, she escaped the house. She got out of the house. I remembered that. She escaped the house and hit him with the friggin' pan or something. I can't remember what it was, but she fought him off with. No, I think she had boiling water on the stove and she threw water on him and ran out of the house and locked herself out.
I'm gonna have to do the research as to what happened in the plot line for it. But that's not surprising that that's what it was. Like I said, that's where my mind was going, but I wasn't sure.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Good information for people to know.
I got to check that one out for sure. Okay. Another one. What was the world's first rock opera?
Was it Hair?
No.
What was it?
Tommy.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, sir, your question.
Go for it.
Okay. You're getting all sci-fi right now.
Boy.
2009 sci-fi.
All right. Give me characters. Try it again here. See if I could do this right.
Dr. Grace Augustine and Corporal Jake Sully.
Dr. Grace Augustine, Corporal Jake Sully, 2009 sci-fi.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's that I get used to so many. It's that I get used to two questions. So I'm going to take my second question. Give me a plot.
Oh, God. A paraplegic war veteran learns the ways of the Na'vi on the planet Pandora.
Oh my God. Avatar?
I would also have accepted the answer Fern Gully with blue people. But yes, Avatar is
Alien
correct.
Planet Pocahontas?
Also Alien Planet Dances with Wolves. any one of those kind of would have worked for me.
Yeah.
It's like random white savior saves native people. Damn it, we're getting political again. What are we going to do? All right, go ahead, sir.
Okay.
You want me to pick a color?
Pick a color.
Or do you have stuff picked for me? Let's do red. Let's do music again.
What did you get when you loaded another 16 tons, according to Tennessee Ernie Ford?
Oh, damn.
You know this one.
I do. Oh, God. I can't remember. I know it, but...
It's such a big hook, too. Like, so many people know this shit.
Go ahead. I'm not going to get it. It's not going to come out.
You're not going to get it? How about I say this? You load 16 tons. What do you get?
I still don't know. It's still not coming.
The answer is another... The answer is another day older and deeper in debt.
Yes, there you go.
Yep.
It wasn't going to come out. It wasn't going to come out of my brain.
For the longest time, I didn't know what that financial song was about, what it was about, and it was literally about getting basically vouchers to spend at the company for work in lieu of pay. Yeah. It was a huge anthem for that before workers' rights was established and shit. It was crazy.
Yeah. Getting political again.
I know, but it's so good.
It is. You got another one for me on there?
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, okay, that's going to be a good one.
Hit me, bro.
What network's first color telecast was The Jetsons, aired on September 23rd, 1962?
Was that ABC?
Yes.
All right.
You got it, my man. Okay, Boomer,
All
I guess.
right.
Is that the...
Yes.
Yes.
That works.
All right.
That is the proper nomenclature.
I love this, man. Dude, this is hella fun. I'm having
All
a
right.
great time.
2010 action.
All right, boy. This is like the era of movies that I didn't really watch very much. Like all of this mid... Okay. Give me a plot.
A young man finds out he must battle each of his new girlfriend's exes.
Oh, Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Correct. I love that movie.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a classic.
That's one of those really fun movies where like you see different actors like from other things team up into stuff, and it's really kind of amusing for somebody like me to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Like at one point, Scott Pilgrim has to deal with one of his exes, who's the lead singer of a band, and the new girlfriend, one of her exes, is the bass player in the band.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really weird because it's Captain Marvel and Superman in a band together.
That's great.
And so it's like and more importantly, Superman has superpowers because he has the superpower of being a vegan, but he loses them because he drank milk or something like that.
What
the vegan police show up and remind him that that milk is not vegan, so that he loses his superpowers, and they arrest him and take him into custody.
That's the actual...
Watch the movie, kids. That's actually what happens in the movie. It's such a funny movie.
That's fantastic.
I love that movie so much.
So,
anyway,
dude, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, side note here, had a it's no longer available on the Xbox market, and it was on the 360, and I wanted it so fucking bad when I saw it. It was like a Nintendo style beat 'em up. It was like Double Dragon. Yeah, it was like Double Dragon, River City Ransom style Nintendo beat 'em up. That was all like super, like it's all super, chibi character kind of stuff. It was dope.
Yeah.
But and I played it like once or twice, but I always wanted to have it, and I never had the money for it. It was great.
It happens.
Okay,
but still, great movie. If you haven't seen the movie yet, anybody listening, watch the movie. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of cheesy, and it's meant to look kind of like a video game, but that's okay. That's what makes it fun.
It's wonderful. Okay.
And for some reason, Captain America shows up in it too. Who knew? Anyway, it's like a superhero conference.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I like this. All right.
What you got for me? Let's do a pink question again.
Stage and screen. All right. You might get this one. Okay.
I probably will. No, I'm not that confident. Really, I'm not. I'm doing horrible tonight.
This is not easy. Like these questions are crazy
all the alcohol
hard.
I didn't drink.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You don't
have access to all your brain cells.
I should have drank more. Yeah.
Which wife?
Free my mind.
Which wife did Henry VIII want Sir Thomas More to dissolve his marriage to in A Man for All Seasons?
Oh. It isn't Anne, is it? It's not Anne Boleyn. Anne Boleyn's who he married afterwards. Right?
It is not Anne Boleyn.
Is it Catherine?
Yes, it's Catherine. You got it.
Okay.
Nailed it.
I mean, I've seen A Man for All Seasons, but I've also watched The Tudors, and I've also watched like a bunch of other historical stuff about Henry. So like, I just had to remember which one it was that he wanted it solved for. But anyway, Man for All Seasons, good movie.
I have never seen
not as much sex and nudity as you'd get from the TV series The Tudors. So if you're really wanting some sex and nudity, go watch The Tudors. If you want to be able to watch it with like your parents, watch A Man for All Seasons. You'll probably fall asleep during it, but that's better than having to sit next to your mom or your dad and see boobies.
Yeah, that's always awkward. Still,
it can be.
Yeah, it'd be weird. All right.
I don't know. I could probably sit next to my mom on the couch and watch something that had boobies, and it wouldn't bother me right now. Anyway,
we're not explaining that.
That's great.
Oh,
that's so funny.
That's so good.
All right, 2007 musical. Your favorite type of movies?
2007 musical. Oh, good Lord.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Give me a plot.
I don't want to give you the plot. A barber seeks revenge against a judge who wrongly convicted him.
Oh my gosh.
I was going to say, seriously?
Sweeney Todd, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Whew. It's when you really that is actually that's a generic enough title for if you know the story, yeah, you'll get it. If you don't fully know the story and you understand like that the barber was also a serial killer, like then you'll be like you'd be wondering like what the hell is that kind of who the hell gives a shit about a barber? Like
he's a serial killer and he aids in cannibalism, so there's that too.
Yep. Okay.
Beautiful. Wow. I feel like a meat pie. Anyway, moving on.
I apologize. I was reading
color.
the card. I was reading the card. Yeah, what's your color?
Blue.
Blue?
Yes, blue.
Oh my goodness. You better know this.
Thanks.
What color what color shirts did science officers aboard the Enterprise usually wear?
Oh God. Science officers, were they yellow? Or were they red? I don't know. Wait, science officer. Who's a science officer?
I'm gonna give you a minute on that one.
Spock is the science officer, isn't he?
Yes.
So I'm gonna go with blue.
Yes, they wore blue.
Okay.
Fucking red, man.
I don't think. No, red. So I was like, red's the ones that die.
Yeah, red's the ensigns.
Yellow's engineering, right?
No, yellow's captain. Red is also engineering, but Scotty never got off the ship. Scotty always stayed on the ship, and Uhura never got off the ship either. Better. She was communications and engineering. And yeah, the science officers were blue. Science officers and doctors wore blue. And the captain wore yellow. I'm not sure how many other people. I don't think anybody but the captain wore yellow. And then red was like everybody else. Red was the people that stayed on the ship, and the red guys that got off the ship always died.
Yeah, I knew that. I know the red guys that got off the ship always died.
Yeah.
That much I know. But again, I've never admitted to being a full hardcore Trekkie, so.
That's okay.
Or Trekker, depending on which one you prefer.
I don't give a shit. Trekkie is like, if you have, I will tell you this.
Trekkie is supposedly a derogatory term of it as opposed to Trekker, which is considered more respectful.
If you are offended by the term Trekkie, you are definitely a Trekkie. And you are just in denial. You just want a better title than what it is.
And so get out of Egypt because it's not safe. There's crocodiles. Anyway.
Okay.
You have another question for me?
I do. What's your color?
You get to pick the second one, bro.
Oh, this is the second one, huh? Oh, what's the one I'm going to be? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, you might get this one. Except I've never heard of this movie in my life. Okay. What Michelangelo Antonioni directed film's soundtrack included the Rolling Stones singing "You Get the Silver"?
That one I don't know for sure.
Apparently it is Zabriskie Point.
Don't even know that movie. Okay, there's a movie I don't know. Damn. You're right. These are hard.
These are hard.
I'm also not a boomer, so that helps. Whew.
Yeah?
All right. Now yours.
Okay.
This one should be easier. 1987 action.
Okay. Give me a plot.
Two mismatched cops team up to smash a heroin smuggling operation run by former Special Forces soldiers.
Oh, Lethal Weapon?
Correct.
Hoo-hoo! Yay.
That was easy enough.
Yeah, that was kind of a giveaway with the plot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there wasn't much that wasn't a giveaway with that. Mel Gibson and Danny Glover as the actors. Characters, Martin Riggs and Roger Murtaugh, right? And then the quote, "I'm too old for this."
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, what were you not going to get on that?
Right, exactly. Yeah, and they should just put "I'm too old for this shit" in there.
Well, they can't do the word shit because, oh, these are both good. I'm going to use both those. Okay.
All right. Oh, man. Oh, that's a good one. All right. I'm going to throw this question at you. You're not going to get a color.
Got it. Do it.
Who was the first civilian astronaut?
Oh, God. Was it the teacher on the Challenger?
No.
No, it was before that?
That's more of a Gen X question. Yeah. It's
yeah,
before
I
that.
Calling the more Gen X.
This is going to shock you. This is going to shock you if you don't guess it.
An astronaut specifically, right?
Yep, the first civilian astronaut.
I'm thinking it might actually be a member of the Apollo 13 crew, but I'm not positive. Go ahead, give it to me.
Neil Armstrong.
Really? Neil was a civilian. Okay.
First man to set foot on the moon was the first civilian astronaut. That is a treasure, man. That's cool.
That's an interesting piece of information.
That is cool.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it'd be Neil. I thought it was maybe one of the people on the Apollo 13 crew, but Neil came
It's
before
almost
that,
like
so.
to any boomer, like the only astronaut not by name anybody would really remember, like right out the gate without actually studying it, would be Neil Armstrong. He's the most famous astronaut of the last 50 years, right? But
yeah, and I'm going for thinking of people like Gus Grissom or Jack Swigert or all these other possible people. But anyway, okay.
Yeah,
Armstrong, got it. All right, throw me another one, sir.
All right. Who sang only one song in the 1969 classic Charo?
Trying to remember. Ricky Nelson?
No.
Who?
Elvis Presley.
Oh, yeah, okay, that was Presley. Only one. All right. Now I'm really disappointed in myself.
I'm sorry?
Okay, here goes. I got a beautiful card for you. You're going to do both sides of this card, okay?
Okay, deal.
Because it's a great one.
Are we going to do a two-question on each side for both of us? Are we? How deep are we? We're pretty deep into this right now. You want to keep going, or
we can keep going for a few more? I think.
Okay.
I think a few more.
I'm down. This is great.
Because you know what? This is escapism for people.
For sure.
So I just like this card. I like both sides of this card.
Yeah, let's go for it.
2003 comedy.
Okay. Give me a. I'm going to try to go with characters.
Characters are good. Buddy, Walter Hobbs, and Santa.
What the fuck? 2003.
2003 comedy. The characters are Buddy, Walter Hobbs, and Santa.
Walter Hobbs. Okay, I'm going to need... Oh, my. I'm
going to give you the quote.
Yeah, give me the quote.
Because I don't want to.
I like this. I choose one, and then you choose one to kind of help me out with a clue.
I like it.
Okay.
That's another thing, buddy. You should know that your father, he's on the naughty list.
A 2003 movie?
2003 comedy. And again, the quote is, that's another thing. Buddy, you should know that your father, he's on the naughty list.
So it's actual Santa, and I'm trying to think of where... It just seems like an irreverent type comedy, too, with that...
Oh, dude, you're gonna be so mad at yourself for this one.
Actual... 2003 comedy with actual Santa Claus. Dude, I'm stumped, man. I don't know why.
And again, the characters' names are Buddy,
yeah,
Walter Hobbs, and Santa.
I know, that's why I'm confused. I know the character. Dude. Oh my god, I haven't. Oh my god, I haven't seen Elf in so freaking long.
Okay. So you're not part of the big like elf cult?
No, I don't watch Elf in July Christmas and movie. Shit. Like I'm not one of those. Okay. I'm not one of those guys.
Because I think it's a middling Christmas movie. There's only one thing to really pay attention to in that movie period, in my mind, and that's the fact of who it was directed by. It's directed by Jon Favreau.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
And that's basically a stepping stone into him directing Iron Man and then being like integral to all of the MCU.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's insanity.
All right. Here's your other one.
All right.
1980 comedy.
Okay. 80. Oh, boy. Okay, we're right. Okay.
ahead,
give me a plot.
I don't want to give you the plot, but I'll give it to you.
It's a giveaway, isn't it?
I kind of wanted to give. Well, so's the quote, but I'll give you the plot. An ex-fighter pilot must take the controls of an airliner after the pilots fall ill from food poisoning.
Dude, that makes it sound like an action movie, and that's fucking hilarious.
Yes, it is.
It's like
you want the
you're
quote?
like, is this Sully? Like you think of something else entirely.
Do you want the quote?
Oh, please.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
I wanted to know which one they used. It's definitely Airplane, but I wanted to know which one they used. That's fantastic.
That's why when I saw the card, I was like, oh, I got to do both sides of this card because I thought maybe you were one of the elf people. You know, I don't know. That's for some people that's like the best Christmas movie ever. I totally disagree.
Yeah,
but the original animated How the Grinch Stole Christmas is the best Christmas movie ever. You have a problem with that? Fight me. Anyway.
No, I absolutely.
All right, sir. Go ahead and give me a Brown question because those are probably awful, but I haven't asked for one in a while.
Okay. Ready?
Sure.
What rock group did Hunter Davies write the first official biography of?
The Beatles.
Yep. Did you actually know that, or did you guess it?
No, that was just a damn guess.
Whoa.
Seriously, that was just a guess.
There's a few. Okay, this is literally an all Beatles card, so I'm just going to skip it just out of preference.
Thank you.
But there's some other cool facts in that. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. All right, I got one for you.
Yeah.
What supernatural? Oh, wow, this one's a good one. What supernatural show was Ida Lupino the only woman to direct?
Was it Twilight Zone?
It was Twilight Zone. You slammed it. Yeah, you got it. Very good.
Yeah, I had a feeling. And supernatural show for that time period, but I had a feeling it was probably, that would have been something Twilight Zone would have done.
Yeah.
All right, sir. 1984 comedy.
All right. Give me characters.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much. David St. Hubbins, Nigel Tufnell, and Derek Smalls.
Of course. Oh, I know the answer to this. I want to hear the catchphrase. God damn it.
The quote?
Yeah. The quote. I still have it written as catchphrase here. I'm sorry. The quote.
I don't know if I can do it with the accent.
Okay.
But especially because he does such a great accent for it.
Yeah.
But do you have an idea what the quote might be? I want to see if you know what the quote might be.
Oh my.
Any thoughts?
Main quote from that movie.
I'll try it with the accent.
Right.
The numbers all go up to 11. Well, it's one louder, isn't it?
I love it. This is Spinal Tap for sure.
Of course.
Absolutely, for sure.
I'm so glad you picked the characters because that's one of those like the second you hear the characters, you got to know what that movie is.
Some of the best ad-lib jokes are in that film. Like the ad-lib and the character like play in that film is what they do with each other is in this.
Oh, yeah.
It's all ad-lib documentary style. It's fantastic. There really was a Saint Hubbins. He was the patron saint of good footwear.
It's like, what?
There's so many quotable lines from that damn movie. All right.
I'll give you another one real quick.
Yeah.
1982 sci-fi.
Okay, give me a plot.
A young boy befriends and shelters an alien that was left behind on Earth.
E.T.
Of course.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
All right, last question from you, and then I'm going to find a really good card here to give you a final question. So last two questions from you, okay?
Okay. All right.
Go ahead. What do you got? Pick. You get to pick. Pick off the card. Because we've been doing this for long enough tonight.
Yep. Who rejoined the Beach Boys in 1976, saying he was giving up sex to better channel his music-making energies?
Was it Carl?
Nope.
Which one was it?
Brian.
It was Brian?
It was Brian
Okay,
Wilson. Yeah.
I mean, that dude's crazy anyway, but damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa. Who the hell is... Whoa, okay. Oh, you might know this one. This is a good one to end on. Movie-based. Ready?
Go ahead.
What director dubbed himself the king of outer space on Earth?
The king of outer space on Earth?
Yeah. And you might be pissed when you hear who it is.
Is it Kubrick?
No. Oh, although he would be so egotistical to say some shit like that. He would totally be, but he was not.
Then was it Lucas?
No, it was not Lucas.
Who was it?
Spielberg.
Ow. How?
That's a great. I loved that. I loved that reaction.
How?
That was good.
The king of outer space. What did he do in outer space?
I have no fucking clue. He did E.T., but that
E.T.
wasn't
all
outer space.
happened on Earth.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? He called
Close
himself...
Encounters all happened on Earth.
Right, and that's what he's saying. It's alien movies that take place on Earth. That's what, like, one of the things he was known
for.
You know, Crystal Skull.
Yeah. Well, that was... We don't talk about that one. I like to believe that Indy died in the nuke. The fridge did not protect him. The rest of it was him.
The hide in the fridge was just like, yeah, it was just. Oh God!
It was his journey into the afterlife. The fridge, because what the fridge is there's actually multiple theories about that. Hold on, I'm going to diverge a little bit here. There's multiple theories about the whole nuke the fridge moment. One theory is that he did die when the fridge got nuked,
and that's what would happen.
Well, and then what happened is as he exits the fridge, it's actually his soul coming out of his body, and again, it's a journey to the afterlife. The other theory is that he actually did survive the nuke the fridge moment because he is technically immortal.
Okay. So what explains the rest of that movie?
Aliens. Hold on, I gotta put my head up, my hair up real weird. Aliens. No. I mean, if you think about it, right? There's the other movies have all kinds of weird supernatural stuff that happen in them. I mean, a dude gets his heart ripped out, right?
Yeah.
Like out of his chest with no bones broken or anything like that, and then he's like still alive and bursts into flames, and then the heart bursts into flames at the same time. So there's all kinds of freaky mystical shit going on in the Indiana Jones universe anyway. Okay, so for us to say that Aliens is weird when a dude got his heart ripped out of his chest, or a box filled with stone dust had like weird beams and stuff come out of it and
it melted people's faces
and crap like that. Or a cup can make somebody immortal if they drink out of it. Oh wait, like Indiana Jones is immortal because he drank out of the cup. Just saying.
Oh shit.
Oh, so that's maybe why he survived the nuke the fridge.
No, that's
because he's immortal.
That would do it. That would make all of the sense. Indiana Jones has been immortal since was that the third one? That was Last Crusade, right?
Yes, that was Last Crusade. Interestingly, I saw that in the movie theater.
Oh wow! Cool.
I got to see that one in the theater. But yes, in Last Crusade, he drinks from the cup, and he fully drinks from the cup. So, and not only did he drink from it, but he actually quested for the cup, got the cup, then drank from the cup, then was able to give some of it to his dad to stop his dad from dying at that moment.
Yeah,
his dad was dying, so his dad got to be back alive, but he didn't get the full immortality shit.
So he gave him a sip to heal his wounds and let him kind of live out the rest of his life.
Yeah, and he got more maybe of the full immortality thing going on.
Oh, cool.
He gets older, but he's going to live forever. So, like, when you got immortality and boxes of dust shooting out lightning bolts and melting people, and people that can rip hearts out of other people, having aliens kind of just is like, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
At that point, it's like, all right, whatever. There comes a point where you just kind of accept that there's enough weird crap in the universe that if there's more weird crap added in, it's like, all right, that's fine. It's like, I don't know if you ever heard of the people wanting to mishmash the Doctor Who and Supernatural universes.
I've heard of that, yeah.
Mainly because there actually is one specific actor that has been in both universes because he's amazing.
Which one is he?
He plays Crowley in Supernatural, and then he had a small part in a couple of episodes of Doctor Who. I can't think of his name right now, and I'm really disappointed. Mark Sheppard.
Isn't the guy that plays? Yeah. Oh, dude, Aleister Crowley in Supernatural is dope as hell. He's great. Well,
he's not Aleister Crowley. He's not Aleister Crowley. He's just Crowley.
Oh, he's just. Wait, he's not Aleister Crowley. He's just Crowley. They're not basing him on.
No, he's a demon. He's a Crossroads demon.
Oh, he just calls himself Crowley. Like that's his name.
He's a Crossroads. He's a Crossroads demon named Crowley.
Oh, he's a cross. Oh, so we're talking like he's a Crossroads demon, like Robert Johnson Crossroads demon. Yeah,
he's a Crossroads demon. He does deals for your soul.
Yeah, deal with the devil. That's so sick. Okay, cool.
Yeah. They like to call it Super Wholock because they also want to bring in Sherlock. What's his name? That guy. They want to bring in his version of Sherlock. But anyway,
I might bleep that. I'm not sure.
You might. It comes out. It comes out very quickly.
It's so quick when you're like, "Oh God, no!" Somebody just don't rewind that. Whatever you do.
Or maybe you want to. Anyway, but anyway, they talk about that being a mishmash of things, and it'd be funny because like the Winchesters, if something happened in a town, the Winchesters would be like, it's demons, and Doctor Who would be all like, no, it's aliens. And then Sherlock would be like, no, it's people masquerading as demons and aliens. And it would just be kind of really kind of a funny thing. Like they would not disagree. They already have their own answers for what everything is. Whenever there's a problem in Supernatural, it's always demons. Whenever there's a problem in Doctor Who, it's always aliens. Whenever there's a problem in Sherlock, it's always people pretending to be other things.
Right.
And so it's like, it would be a funny mashup. Anyway, your final question, sir. And we will end the night on this one. 2004 comedy.
Okay. Give me.
I'm going to give you the.
Oh,
characters.
You give me both. Yeah, give me both. I'm
going to give you the characters, and if you don't get it from the characters, I'm going to be a little bit angry, but then I'll give you the quote. Okay. Patches O'Houlihan and Steve the Pirate. Do you want to hear the quote just for the fun of it?
I want to because I know what this movie is.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
I love it. That would be Dodgeball.
Yes, it would be. I love that.
That is movie. Wonderful. That's a great movie.
Gonna get freaking naughty. No, okay. You know what scene I'm referring to, right?
No.
It's got the music. It's got the music from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when Will Smith and Carlton are doing their little dance thing.
Yeah.
And it's Ben Stiller's character going onto this woman's porch, and she's the accountant from the bank.
Yeah,
that's trying to help him buy the other gym, right? And it's got the music playing. And he's dressed in some cheesy suit, and he's trying to flirt with her, and he's getting up closer, and he's like, "I want to get freaking naughty," right up in her face. And what's really hilarious. What's hilarious to me about it is that's Ben Stiller and that's Christine Taylor.
Yeah.
That's his
wife.
They're
married. Yeah, they're married.
Yeah, that's his wife.
It's amazing.
And so you watch the outtakes of it, and as he's doing that, she's just laughing the entire time. And you gotta imagine, you're actors, right? That's great, but it's like it's your husband standing here playing just the most disturbing character humanly possible, trying to badly flirt with you, and you can't help but laugh at something like that.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely not.
No, this is just so wrong. I love movie moments like that.
The awkwardness of it is amazing.
When you know the stories of what the reality is of it, it's just like that's got to be so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we're done with our trivia for the night.
Woohoo! We might do another one of these
it.
some other time, man. I had a blast with this.
We need to, because it was a lot of fun. It took a long time, but we don't care, because guess what? When you're sitting around playing games with friends, you take as much time as you need to, because you're there to have fun. You're there to escape reality a little bit and have an enjoyable time. I did awful tonight.
I was slightly less satisfied with my end of it, so I'm gonna have to do some studying.
What that means is I learned a few things. Hopefully, you all learned a few things, and it does also mean and prove unequivocally that I am definitely not a boomer, and I am okay with that. I really, really am. It makes me feel okay. But you actually did very well, sir, which I'm not surprised with. I kind of picked this game with the purpose of I expected some hit and miss with you, but I expected you to do overall pretty good, because you are a fan of movies. And at some point, we'll have to play this game in the real fashion, where we have a group of people doing it. Just remember, I'm a shark. So if you're trying to answer the question, I got the same tile down as what you're getting information for.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to throw out an answer and guarantee I'm gonna steal that thing from you.
That's amazing.
Because I ain't letting you get them points. But anyway, it was great fun. I enjoyed doing it. You enjoyed doing it as well, yes?
Oh yes, I had a blast, man. This was great.
And I hope people enjoyed listening to us.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, where would they be listening to us?
Well, you can listen to us at thexennialchronicles.com or zencron.com, spelled XENCHRON.com. You could also find us, speaking at Zencron, on our social media pages. We're on Facebook. We are on Twitter. I don't know if we're on Instagram, but we should probably get one of those. We're also on...
At some point, we will get the Instagrams.
At some point, we will gram Instas just like everybody else. But we also have... as far as the podcast itself, you can catch us all the places like TuneIn and Spotify and Google and Apple and all the big stuff. And I think Pandora might be the only one. Yeah, where you listen to podcasts, go find us. Go search for us. You'll find us at the Xennial Chronicles.
And of course, on YouTube, you can find all of our podcasts, the entire library.
That is
including a few videos that we have. Where you actually see some of our faces. Recently, we got to see Mike's face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So adorable. But anyway, we will be back next week with some more content, and we will be back again at some point doing another round of trivia games. Heck, maybe we'll even get the opportunity to do a trivia game where we're actually present at the same location, and it can be some little more high stakes, like a Trivia Pursuit, where we actually are trying to win and get some points.
Oh yeah.
Then there can be some trash talking involved.
Oh yes.
I may have to pull out a word.
A word, huh?
It's got an I and an N and a couple of G's and an R and an E. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
An I, an N, couple of G's, an R, and an E.
Oh. I know which one it is.
Yeah.
I know which one.
I can use the word.
You can use the word?
I can use the word.
You can?
Well, I mean, technically I can.
You probably should at this point, just to make sure that people are clear.
Because only a ginger can call another ginger.
Indeed,
anyway.
sir.
Thank you all for listening, and we'll be back next week.
Y'all have a good one.
Thank you for tuning in, friends. The journey continues next week.